Speaking, the thought of pushing a head as big as a coconut through my vagina.
Woo!
Mom!
I never went through that before.
So
It's crazy.
Gross.
Start
Imagining
things. These situations where horrible things happen to the kids.
Dang!
Okay. I understand why you might enjoy this book.
What makes you say that?
Is she crazy? You be making up stuff?
No reason. Does she do any other weird stuff?
She locks them up
I
in
love in
cages.
cages.
Her kids?
Yes. They're nice cages, though. Very comfortable.
Oh, well, that's fine then.
They don't like it any more than you. But it gets worse.
Girl. Let me see
She
trees.
cuts down trees in her backyard because she thinks that the triplets might climb them and get hurt. So why risk it? And that's not all.
What else?
She eats rotten meat. Jeez.
She eats rotten meat.
Ew!
Girl.
Mom, what is this book?
I told you.
Fresh
it's
meat is on
weird.
sale, my guy.
Why is she doing that?
At first, she does it so that the kids get the best bits. But after a while, she starts to think that if something bad happens to her, then her kids will be spared. She would be sort of like a lightning rod, you know?
All I know is that this sounds really weird.
Definitely.
It is a strange book,
But I
bro.
remember reading that part, sitting in the bedroom, and I looked at you, sleeping in the crib, and what she was doing started making sense.
For real?
I knew it was crazy, but the idea of doing anything for your children, of never failing because you've done everything, I found that amazing. There
Yeah,
was
that's
just
pretty
one
dope.
thing I didn't know yet. The most
What?
important part of being a parent, and also the hardest lesson to learn. You need to trust your children.
Trust them to read non-weird books?
Trust them to live. You weren't there so I could feel like a good mother. You were there to live your life, to become yourself. Seems obvious, doesn't it? But I didn't see it. So I spent a lot of my time feeling guilty,
Fair enough.
telling myself that I didn't deserve you.
What? I
Aw.
don't believe it. I was your biggest fan, you know?
Really?
Of course.
Kids always think that.
You're relentless. You even found the time to work on your scripts. You were working your ass off to make your stories amazing while you
Ma'am,
were busy
are you
taking
cussing?
care of me. How did you manage to be strong like that?
Let us say ass again, little girl. Let's not say ass again. Do not.
Father was there as well.
I know. Imagine, 2 kids at home.
Oh, come on.
Mom, you know I love Dad with all my heart. But in my
I heard a
view,
butt coming.
he probably regards mental fortitude as a kind of superpower.
Okay.
This family and the humor. Okay.
It was really hard. I almost gave up so many times. My career wasn't going where I wanted, certainly not as fast as I wanted, but I held on.
Alright.
You gave me
Give me so much energy.
I presume I took a lot too.
Of course, sweetie. I often wish you had an off switch, especially when I saw my
Aha!
face in the mirror the next morning. But that was just a detail. Every morning was magical. I'd grab you in my arms. You'd smile back. You trusted me. I had no more doubt, no more questions.
Aw.
I knew exactly who I was. No one had ever looked at me that way. What an incredible gift.
It's just a shame you spent your best years writing for soap opera.
Dang.
You do a great
Girl.
Molly impression.
She came for my neck on that one. Okay, I'll give it an Astrid.
It's a bit silly, isn't it?
What is?
All of this. Me talking to you right now. Also,
I'm saying look at the
just
sky.
look at
We
this
got
sky.
notched that again.
You usually only get these kinds of sunsets in Hollywood movies. Marie is on death's door and I'm out here chatting with my daughter's ghost?
I told
Hey.
you I'm not a ghost. And I love chatting with you, just getting to know you better.
It's a little late for that, don't you think?
It's never too late for a good story. That's what you always say.
Period.
I say a lot of stupid stuff.
And if you'd written down half the ones you taught me at bedtime, you'd be rich. Do you remember the one with the horse stripe that does karate?
I guess the only choice I got, so
Ninja Palooza?
Yeah, it was so good. And the duck who kept solving crimes around the farm while drunk.
alright.
Spectre Drunkass. No one is going to publish that.
That's too bad. It would be a lot better than Marie's books of Russian folk tales.
Dang!
Those books are a snooze
You
fest.
roasting your grandmother now?
Right?
Then why did you
That's
hug
funny.
her so hard every time she bought you a new set?
Because
She
you
being
can
fake.
be a child and still know how to be diplomatic.
Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, you smart one. Oh, you
What are
witty.
you up to with your script?
I haven't looked at it in ages.
Is your job for grandma taking too much time?
Probably so. I'm gonna say get out of
Getting
bed, such.
myself out of
You
bed is
depressed.
taking too much time.
Oh, come on. Stop it. The whole depressive thing doesn't suit you.
I
But
love
she is
that
depressive.
You're worried about me, but this is the second time you've told me off. I'm your mother, in case you forgot. I liked it better when you were 4 years old.
What are you going to do? Give me a spanking?
Period. You can't live nothing.
I suppose you're too old for that. Oh, you've grown up so much.
Of course.
Proper mini Astrid Hofferson.
Astrid Hofferson? Who's that?
It's a long story.
Ah, my favorite kind.
Oh wait, hold on, wait a minute. What I
I
do?
know you, so you can't interrupt me, okay?
Okay.
Whoa, how long is the story, bro?
When
Hold on, I
was
didn't mean to do all that.
pregnant, I spent a lot of time at home. And I used
Uh-huh.
that time to watch a lot of movies.
All thanks to me.
Exactly. You weren't even born yet, but I already loved you so much. Except
Aw.
one day, the internet went down. So, I was forced to comb through your father's nerdy DVDs.
DVDs
The
ain't
best I could
bad.
find was this cartoon.
And what's it called?
Now hold on a second. What's wrong with cartoons?
May I watch
The
cartoons?
opinions of a Peppa Pig fan mean nothing to me.
Oh,
Although,
that show's actually kind of funny.
alright, it was really good.
What was it? What was it about?
It was called How to Train Your Dragon. It
Ah,
was
that's
about
classic.
Dragons.
I love dragons.
That thing is cute.
Of course you do. I don't.
And the movie is
Dragons are
really
tacky.
cute.
But there was this great character in the movie.
Astrid Hofferson.
I'm gonna say yes. You know,
Astrid Hofferson.
she's being immersed
She was a young
in the story.
and courageous Viking. Her belt
Period.
was made of skulls.
So cool. So she's the hero?
And a badass.
Of course not. The hero is a
Aha.
bumbling idiot who we're supposed to sympathize with just because he has a shitty father.
Nobody gonna roast him like
The
that.
movie was written by a bunch of Hollywood guys.
Dang.
But still, Astrid is a great character.
Yeah, she's so
Especially
badass.
because she has a really useful asset. She's
say she a warrior.
People try to tie her up with all these rules, and that doesn't
But she
stop
said, "F
her.
that."
Not only that, she becomes the best in spite of the rules. And
Period.
when they change the rules, she's still the best. Because she believes in herself enough that she can question herself.
Wow.
And she's also really supportive of Harold, the idiot hero. When he's doubting himself, she's there for him. Not to snuggle, though. Quite the
Aha.
reverse. She shakes him up. She chews him out. All of this leading up
Give
to
that
the
tough love.
realization that he can make it on his own.
Period.
I thought that was beautiful. I told your dad that night and he laughed. He said he'd always loved that character too.
And
Good
that's why my
times.
name is Astrid?
It is. We were hoping you would become a warrior, a rebel, sensitive
Ooh,
and smart.
okay. Period.
Someone like Astrid Hofferson.
That's some good
Someone
characteristics.
like you.
Excuse me?
Don't be modest. You've done pretty well so far.
Wait, what do you mean by so far?
Well,
Do tell.
prevented Jan and Dad. You struggled for a bit, but eventually you managed to find the right words.
You
That
did
was
actually.
Oh,
I'd have to
not
say that.
really.
Yeah, you did. I'm gonna say you kind of suck.
I kind of suck.
Hey!
Cause
That's
you,
my
cause you gotta
mother
do, bro.
you're talking about. And it's not true. I mean, look at me. I turned out okay.
Girl, you did. What you,
Fun. Before
man?
you were born, I was
So terrified?
terrified.
Of what? The delivery?
No.
Everything, bro.
Which is weird, actually, because objectively speaking, the thought of pushing a head as big as a coconut through my vagina.
Woo!
Mom!
I never went through that
You're
before.
so
It's crazy.
gross. I mean, it's not like you're gonna traumatize me, but I'm meant to be like 9, remember? So what
Ugh.
was it that was so scary then?
I was going to
Just
share my
raising
life
up a
with
human.
someone
Period.
For the first time.
But you were already sharing it with Dad.
It's
It's
different.
not the same, little dear. We love each other very much, me and your dad, but we knew that it could always evaporate. I still care about him a lot, but things will never be the same between us.
Unfortunately,
You,
I'm
I
sorry.
knew it was for life.
And that was scary?
I was a little afraid of losing myself, but I also loved the idea. When you were born, I knew only one thing. I'd never be alone again. That's how
Yeah.
it was supposed to be. But I screwed it up. I was a shitty parent. Just like I
Dang.
was a shitty daughter and a shitty wife.
Dang. Whoa.
And I lost you.
Mom, stop.
Hey, I ain't say none of that. You said all that.
You didn't lose me. You really think that I... What? Disappeared?
Your physical body, yeah, yeah. I clicked that. What the
I
hey?
abandoned you. And I think about it all the time, whenever I close my eyes.
What happens when you close your eyes?
Pain.
I feel the shards of glass on my skin, on my clothes, beneath my feet.
Man, that's sad.
I see the crown of your hair, sparkling like a tiny sunshine on the tarmac. And then, I see your open eyes. How can I ever be happy with that tattooed on my eyelids?
That's uncomfortable to think about.
Maybe you should stop thinking about it.
But she can't.
Thinking about it like that. I mean,
I don't want to. I mustn't. If I stop thinking about it, that would be like killing you all over again.
Hey, who wants to
Astrid,
relive that?
don't leave me, Astrid. I don't want you to leave.
I'm sorry. Oh, feel so bad. She's heartbroken. Girl, do you remember? Do you remember, girl, anything? Do you remember?
I know. That's what I need to focus on. I think it's coming back. Yes, it is. Just try a little harder, Junon. I need to dig deeper.
Okay, we have the. I think it's the sunglasses next. Yeah, the sunglasses. That's what I figured. I clicked everything else except them sunglasses.
Really? Do I
Ooh.
have to? Do I need to recall this particular exhibit of Marie's? It's a nice memory
Maris.
for her, obviously, but for me it's pretty bitter, even though I can't
Sorry.
explain why exactly.
Yeah, go to that memory lane, girl. This is your
Lots of
game.
memories
I'm
came
not just
back to me
playing it.
That night, I would stand in the middle of the gallery with my eyes closed, and they'd crop up as if they were connected in some way.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, there may be something to unearth in my own personal exhibit. We'll see. Let me show you around.
All right, let's go then. Let's pony up.